Hello there, Cheryl here, and welcome to this particular episode of the 24-Hour Woman Show, the place to be for you to thrive in your work and business and still live a happy, vibrant, and fulfilling life. Well, this particular episode, I want to be diving right into something that I see happening right now across different industries, across the world, across different generations, and that is seeing more and more women in the corporate arena crossing over to become an entrepreneur. And they're doing so for a variety of reasons. For personal fulfillment, for caregiving. A lot of the reasons I hear from the women that I work with in the corporate arena is for caregiving, whether it's young children or for elderly adult. And the other reasons possible would be, they want to have more flexibility, and corporate arena doesn't seem to allow that, and therefore they are jumping ship to start their own businesses. And I do think that this is a now time. This is a great time to become an entrepreneur because there are so many fields that because of technology, it's leveling the playing field. But there's one that I particularly love, and that is helping women entrepreneurs to scale using the digital, riding the digital wave. And one of the ways is to become an expert entrepreneur. What do I mean by that? That means you and I can use what we know, what we our skill set, and the areas that we're passionate about to create products and services to help the people around us and to help the audience that we want to serve, because the internet is there and it allows us to amplify who we are and the product services that we have out there that we can serve. So technically, you can be serving locally or you can be serving globally. And that's exciting because think about it. With your knowledge and skills and your passion, you can be serving people from around the world and create an income from that which you do, that you love to do. And therefore that's very exciting and a great opportunity right now. And that's why I say that, I'm not surprised to see that there are hordes and hordes of women that are transiting from the corporate arena into being an entrepreneur. But first of all, I must say that number one, doing that is not for everybody. So don't just jump ship from your corporate job right now. Test it out. But I do know that doing this is for the courageous. Because for many people, we have been in our corporate job for a very long time, and you think that, it's an unrealistic goal. Entrepreneurship is for someone else. It's not for me. But the more unrealistic it is, the more courage you need. And I know, because I speak from personal experience, that you do need a lot of courage. Because why? You're transiting from corporate arena to being an entrepreneur. There are many things that you don't know. There are things that you need to figure out. There are people that you need to go and meet that you have never known existed. It's just a lot of the unknowns. But you need to trust that you can figure it out and that you have the courage to do so. If you are concerned or fearful about that, think about this way. Don't think of it as a big goal, but think of it as small little goals that you can get to put together and arrive at a big goal. And this is what I've done. So I've put out together a cheat sheet for you. It's called the Expert Mompreneur Cheat Sheet. But you don't have to be a mom in order to come and join us to make use of your passion, your skill set, or your knowledge to be able to create a business that you can monetize and be able to spend time with your loved ones, be able to do things that you love in the meantime, and be able to have the flexibility that you want as an entrepreneur. What do you need to do? One, download right now. Press on the button right now and download the cheat sheet. I want you to go through the cheat sheet because it will give you a guide. What is it you know? What is it you don't know? Where are your gaps? So download it, number one. Number two, at the post below this, share with me what are some of the gaps? What are some of your challenges? Because I know that there will be, and we are here to help you. Why? Because this is the place to be, to thrive in your work and your business and still live a happy, vibrant, and fulfilling life. All right? Now, before you get into like thick of the action, after clicking on the button and going through the worksheet, I want to share with you upfront, you will feel fear. Yes, you feel fear, but dig deep for the courage. Know why you are doing this. Know why you're going for the transition to become an expert entrepreneur. Because at the end of the day, that's the momentum that you need. Your why is your momentum that you need. Break it down to smaller pieces, like I said. Don't think of it as a big goal. Think of it as smaller pieces, and then you can put it all together. And then learn all you can. Learn everything that you need. Some things, for me, for example, copywriting frightens a lot out of me. But what did I do? I put myself on a learning journey. Let's show you. I got, resources such as this, so that I learn. And as I grow in my business, I'm able then to apply what I learn. So if you think that, I don't know technology, CHERYL, well, learn. That's going to be on your learning plan. Think about it. If you're in the corporate arena, every season your boss will sit down with you and look at what your learning needs and then put you on the learning plan. What you need to do is to get yourself your own learning plan for your transition to be an expert entrepreneur. Right? So that's what you need to do. Break it down to smaller goals. Put yourself on a learning plan journey. And then number 3, go out there. Go out there and network with people in the industry that you want to be heading out to. Go and look for a coach who has gone the way, whether it's, you want to work with me as your coach or anyone else, but get a coach. Cut short your learning curve so that you can very quickly get into thick of things and go out to the field of play. What do you mean by field of play, CHERYL? Well, field of play is a term that's used by one of my entrepreneurs and one of my mentors, and that means going out there and test your products and services, going out there and talk to people. Only when you go out there and talk to your real customers and present your offer to a real customer, present your products and services to a real customer, that you know it works or it doesn't work. Right? So that's something that you need to do. Got it? All right. So number 1, you will feel the fear, but have the courage and know your why, because that's going to be the one that will carry you forward in terms of momentum. Break down from a very big aspiration. If you want to impact 1 million people, don't go for 1 million in the first goal. Go for the smaller goals and then let it add up. And then put yourself on a learning plan. What does it need? What are the 3 to 5 things that I absolutely must know for me to be successful? Right. For me, when I started, it was being able to speak in front of the camera, being able to do sales, being able to do copywriting, things like that. What are the 5 things that you absolutely must know in the new role as an expert entrepreneur that you want to get into? Next, get out there to the field of play and test your products, test your services, test your idea with your audience. And get yourself a coach, whether it's with me or with anyone else, so that you get a shepherd that will be able to shepherd the way and show you how to move forward in the next steps. Cut short your learning curve, right? And be able to get in and be able to see the transformation and see the outcome as quickly as possible. And my final thing to you is, you might not be able to see the outcome in the first year. You might not be able to see the outcome in the second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. My own journey is still work in progress in many, many aspects. But there will come a day where people will turn around and say, where did she come from? Not realizing that you have put in the work, the discipline, and the dedication, and you are beginning to see your outcome of why you're doing all this, because you're beginning to see that, I'm a better caregiver now that I have the flexibility, I'm a better person now because now I have time to do that which I love, that really nourishes me. I'm a better person right now because I'm able to serve in my community. I'm a better person right now because. That's why the why you want to become an expert entrepreneur is important. And Know what are the knowledge, skills, and passion that you can monetize so that you can thrive in whatever that you are creating and that you're doing, and you're able to live a life that you love living. So download right now, press the button and download right now my cheat sheet on how to become an expert entrepreneur. Do the work, go through the worksheet, and share with me at the bottom of this post what are some of your gaps so that we can help you in the coming episodes. And if you love for me to be your coach, reach out to me too through the post, and then share with me what are some of your challenges. Are you game enough to transit from being in a corporate space to become an entrepreneur? Not for everybody, but for those who do so, I welcome you. For those who do not, you can still make use of this skill set. Guess what? You too should download this cheat sheet. Why? Because it helps you take stock of where you are right now. One of the major reasons why people are fearful when the economy is bad, people are fearful when they see job losses, etc., is because they don't know what they can do next. They don't have a plan B. Knowing that you can possibly transit to become an expert entrepreneur gives you the courage, gives you the steadiness, gives you a sense of, I have a plan B. Therefore, even if you never thought that you will become an entrepreneur, I want you to do the checklist so that you know for yourself that I have a plan B. I know I am not pushed to a corner. I'm forced to take a decision I don't want to. And if something happens, you have a plan B to fall back on because you have already begun to do the work. That's what I want to leave with you. Be able to have a plan B. And for those of us who are courageous and wanting to do a transition right now, this is the time. So press on the button right now and download my free cheat sheet for you to become an expert entrepreneur. And I look forward to seeing your responses in the post below. And till the next episode, my name is CHERYL, and I look forward to seeing you. Till then, live a life that's most excellent.
Like that particular episode? Well, there are 3 things you can do right now. Number 1, subscribe so that you are notified every single time I have a new episode up. The second thing is grab my free book, The 24-Hour Woman, How High Achieving Stress Women Manage It All and Still Find Happiness. You find the link right there. And get a copy for yourself. Get a copy for your loved ones. Get a copy for your team members. The third thing is head on over to my website right now and subscribe to my weekly newsletter, because there are topics, strategies, and tools that I share there that I do not share on this particular platform. On the website, you will also find free resources, free tools, more announcements about upcoming events that you can come alongside and join us. Till I see you on our online or offline events, my name is CHERYL, and I want to wish you a life that's most excellent.